Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and jail to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-rat-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
to anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road.
The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid.
But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Adventures waiting further down the road.
Let's go!
I don't know what that was. Welcome, friends. This is the 6th, can you believe it? The sixth episode of our 2024 Patreon adventure, The Underworld, or as I revealed earlier on one of the social medias, I call it Me Underwears when I'm working on it behind the scenes. But please don't call it that. I can do that. You can do whatever you want. Welcome to The Underworld. This is part 6, The Spoils. Tonight, we do embark on a very spooky journey, under Urt. So there's not too much in the way of language, maybe a little violence. However, definitely tonight, we are going to tackle some themes that might not be suitable for all audiences. So please proceed with caution. It's not going to get too crazy. This isn't gothic horror. However, this is going to delve into a couple spots. So you make good decisions for you. But if you're in for it, let's rock and roll, because our story, for those of you who may not have joined us for the Underworld before, Give you a little recap. Our story began when the capital city of Marad on a remote volcanic island suddenly plunged deep into the bowels of the mountain upon which it sat. Uh-oh. A hard thunderstorm rattled the world above the soil, and 3 heroes, the heroes you will meet this evening, raced to the aid of the people that were trapped below and discovered that not only were many of the city dwellers still alive, but they were indulging in the tensions that had built up among them, like the very lava beneath their feet. Some would say that tension had been going on for, I'd say somewhere around 20 years exactly. Some blamed the cult of Deos, which is a commune of priestesses responsible for the island's yearly human sacrifice. Can't have a volcano without a sacrificial virgin once in a while. Blamed them for the incident. Others blamed the city's leadership, specifically Lord Allender, who is the head of a governing body called the Prodroy. All are certain that something or someone has angered the gods who have dealt punishment upon them, and what gods they are. Full pantheon of gods. We're getting to know them pretty well. This is episode 6. We might be getting to know a few more at this point. Our heroes had joined forces with the village elder Calandra, who led them through the veil between the mortal realm and the afterlife, following the trail of High Priestess Halara as she searches for her daughter, who was wrongfully sacrificed the very night that the city was swallowed whole. Cause and effect, red herring, coincidence? We'll have to find out. They have paid the ferryman to cross the river. They've passed through the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd realm. They're currently in the midst of the 4th realm, which appears to them as a desert. Super fun. Just found a Pegasus randomly hanging out in the desert. But now they are going to have to continue their journey through that desert, that 4th realm, in pursuit of the High Priestess, hoping to find her. Her sacrificed daughter would be great if they found her too. And of course, the most important thing to find, a solution to the sunken city. Yeah. So it's time to play that amazing, fantastic, spooky Underworld intro video. Let's roll that footage. There it goes. There it goes. Sorry, this is like acting up on me this evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome. It is episode 6. That's nuts that we're here already. Halfway. How are we all feeling? How are our characters feeling?
I got a few scratches, but I'm all right.
I got bit, but nothing. Do you want to take a rest before we go find the other key? Nardo, you all right?
Yeah, I'm a little bit hurt, but not quite as abused and bit up as other characters seen this week.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, while you are again in pursuit of that key, I will share that you don't see anything particularly alarming right now. Remember, you took care of that giant snake. You met the Pegasus. She was super nice. Nobody seems to be around right now. If you would like to take a rest, you're more than welcome to. It appears to you to be pretty chill. Not literally because it's a desert, but you know what I mean.
Well, I could use a little break. It's a little hot. Just maybe a teeny break. Short rest.
We could always go and take a dip at that oasis.
That is true.
Mm.
So we go there and then take a rest?
We can do that.
Okay. All right. And once again, for those of you watching, just remember this is a barren desert. It's very hot. They have just left a cave system where there was a giant snake. They found a lot of things inside. Now they are headed back on the other direction around another sand dune to where they had spotted an oasis off in the distance. You do round that sand dune, and you see this cute little oasis. There's a pair of palm trees that sort of mark the edges of a fig tree grove. Something very nice to see, little short fig trees. And they surround a little pond, and you can smell the sweet aroma. Those figs are ripe, and the foliage is nice and green. And, there's a lot of shade. It's a pond with a lot of shade on it. Pretty intoxicating amidst the oppressive heat that you're feeling in the desert.
I mean, it's a good thing Nardo's not wearing any clothes.
Does his shell count as clothes?
You have to have a sword belt at least.
Socks and a sword belt. That's all Nardo wears.
Yes. Yeah. I have a buckle, the big old buckle that has a big N on it in the middle.
Did you set it to Wumbo? Or...
Is it gold and black?
No. Oh man, that's great. Don't we have a picture of Nardo in here somewhere? Don't we have an image of him? I thought we did. I'll have to find it. Anyway, all right. As you approach a little bit closer, all of you do hear sort of like a grunting, grumbling noise.
I remember that. That's why we didn't come here in the first place. Free, you're pretty sneaky. Do you want to go ahead? I'll stay back. I'm loud.
Well, it's pretty hard to sneak out here in the wide open desert in the sun. I can get there quietly, but anything there would see me coming.
Well, all right. Let's just go. It's hot.
Yeah. I mean, we can certainly be ready for an ambush.
Now is a good time to draw weapons if you need to. I mean, yeah. Okay.
Got my crossbow.
All right. As you approach, the fig trees are very low to the ground. So as you get closer, you see that there is like a figure behind the tree. And as you step close, you feel this beautiful little breeze, just cold air wafting on your face. And it pushes the branches of the tree aside. And through it, you can see somebody like grabbing like a person's arm, a humanoid arm, just oh yeah.
Hello? Au revoir?
The grabbing stops suddenly. Hello? Friends, come quickly. Yes, friends, hello. I'm over here. Good friends. Hello, friends. Come, show yourselves. Hello, yes, over here. I don't know why I turned into Shakespeare, but here we are.
We approach cautious. I can't talk. Cautiously.
Okay. As you approach, you see probably like a middle-aged man, a little pudgy, and he is half in and half out of the water, basically up to about here. And he is just waving at you, and he seems to be grasping at something. He's not moving through the water. He's more just flailing in it. And he kind of shouts out to you, good friends, sweet friends, please, yes, over here. Yes, I'm very weary of this. I'm very hungry. Now is the time. Come on over. We will be friends. Help a friend. Friends help friends. Hello, friends.
What is your name?
Oh, how rude of me. I was always known for being hospitable. It's been a long time since I had friends. I am Tyros, and you are my friend named
Bree?
Bree.
Bree.
And Lee.
Wow, that is adorable. All right, you are my 3 E's. I love you. We are all friends. I'm Tyros. I said that already. I'm very, very tired of this game. So I assume you are here because I've served my time, and now you can get me out of here. Yes? Good.
We are looking for someone. A lady in a white robe. Perhaps you have seen her?
Lady in a white robe, lady in a... Which one?
Shoot, what's her name?
Someone who doesn't belong here yet?
Yes.
Yes, which one?
The one like us that's alive.
Yes, which one?
The
The
older
recent-
one and the younger?
Oh! Yes, yes. Well, which one do you want? Because they've both been by my oasis, and I'd like to know which one you're looking for. Because
Did you
neither
go
of them
in
belong
the
here.
same direction?
Oh, why yes.
Okay,
It
well,
doesn't
just
matter.
tell us what.
As long as we know which way they went, we'll find them.
Oh, they went toward the back side of that cave system over there from which you just exited, or in that direction. Yes, they went in that direction. Yes. Now that I've helped you, you will help me. I cannot reach that blasted key. It is on the branch, and every time I reach to grab it, the breeze comes in and blows it out of my reach. And it's been going on for what I assume is hundreds of years. I'm tired of this. Will you just get that for me? And then I've helped you, you've helped me, we're friends. 3 E's and Tyros, forever and ever best friends. I'm hungry.
Why are you there? What did you
Yeah.
do?
What now listen, I've done a lot of good things. All right, I've done a lot of good things. And
It's our experience that good people don't end up here normally.
honestly, I don't know why I could possibly have ended up here. However, me angering Hydros, that's unbelievable. I've never been false to anyone. I've never broken a promise in my entire mortal life. I merely helped those who were less fortunate. That's what I did. Nothing else. Angering Hydros. My goodness. Ridiculous.
Really? I know this scam. Tell me what happened. Why are you here? I've run it before myself.
All right, fine. Listen. I ran a business. I was a very, very distinguished member of the Prodroid. I helped young boys, unmarried boys, no prospect, and they came to work for me. They learned the proud business of stonemasonry. They would never have been able to support families without my help. Yes, that's right. I gave them a place in my employ, and what did I get for it? Eternal punishment. Did I need to pay them? What, with everything I gave them? No. Did I promise they'd get paid? They did. They did. In experience, and their lives were better for it, and I don't understand what I've done wrong.
I think we understand.
Hmm. And
You see, friends.
I think we get it.
You do, yeah, because we are friends. And that is why you understand. That's why you understand. And that's why I see that I'm done here. You can help me get out because the key is right there.
Oh, this key right over here. I go grab it.
Nothing happens when you grab it, but when you do, roll a perception for me real quick.
Perception.
Just real quick.
yoink.
There it is. No, that's persuasion. That is not perception.
That
Wrong
would be
peak.
funny if you rolled
But
that
it's
to
still
grab
only going to be a 7.
Okay, you don't notice anything out of the ordinary when you grab it. Nothing particularly happens to you. It's just a key on a branch.
Mhm.
All right. Friends, good. You've got the key. Now, I have to get to the shackles on my ankle. They are at the bottom of the lake, and when I do, you can have all of the things in my pack. They're yours. I'd love to share them with you. I have a meal. We can share a meal. It should still be good. I brought it with me as tribute because I'm a good person. I am a good person. And we can share it once you hand me the key, and then I can unlock myself. You can do it for me. Which will it be?
What's your meal?
Oh, it's delicious. I can't even explain how good this meal is. It's my favorite, which is why I brought it with me. And there is some fresh pita bread. My wife made it just before I passed. And then there's a jar of spiced tomato preserves, my favorite of all things. And I even took some preserved goat cheeses with me from my own goats on my own lands. They're delicious. I know it's been a couple hundred years, but that means nothing down here. So you can have some pizza. There is pizza money.
No, he didn't see it. He came in late.
You know, it would be wonderful. You've been down there so long. Why don't you let us get your pack out and pull all the stuff out for you and essentially set the scene for you, and then we'll move on from there.
That is a great idea. I appreciate you. While you're setting up, may I ask you a few things about the world above while you're being so kind to me? It's been so long.
Sure.
All right. While you are setting up, who's free? You're opening the pack, right?
Sure. Yes.
All right. Just so you are aware, inside of the pack, there is a coin, almost exactly like the one that you had pickpocketed earlier from Allender. It's smaller, but it is the same coin. There's 100 silver pieces in there. There's also some pieces of jewelry. Very expensive looking jewelry. There's some paper, some ink, a quill, and a water skin full of water. So if you guys need any of those things. And of course, all of those lovely foods that I described that may or may not make a very delicious pizza.
So,
when in Rome, you know.
When in Rome. Before we start, friends, there is a ritual where I come from before we start cooking such a meal as such. Something we have to offer up to my gods called pizza money. And I'm going to just offer it up, throw a little fire on there, and we'll have a delicious meal.
All right.
You have to roll to cook.
No, it's really not. There's not much you have to do. It's like assembling a pizza Lunchable at this point. But, you know, the jar's been closed for a long time. While you are doing this, Tyros is getting so excited. He's like, friends, good friends. This is perfect. I have a question for any of you. You seem to not be from Marai, but do you know Marai? Have you met the people there? You seem foreign, and that's intriguing to me. But you are living, so.
We came through there to get to here.
Good. May I ask, I don't know if I've been dead for a week or 100 years. So I'm going to ask, who is the leader of our fine city nowadays? Out of curiosity, it might be someone I know.
Alexander?
Close enough.
Look, I can't read my notes, and
no, you're fine.
I didn't feel like they're...
Really, Allender was he's been, so I must not have been dead for a very long time then. So that pizza must be delicious. Apparently it's only been somewhere between like 5 and 30 years, so that's good. Yes, I remember that one. We always called him the Serpent. He had such a quick tongue. He was very quick. You know, that's so interesting that he became the leader. Now he won the election, but I'm telling you, he was almost cast out of our group the very first year he was a member. That's very interesting that he made such a comeback. Wow, he must have done some very good things.
Do?
Oh goodness, I don't remember the specific. It's been a very long time. He was a very young man back then. I was almost as old as I am now. He did something to do with it. He got caught trying to offer money to a stonemason business so that they would make the roads cheaper. He paid money to the wrong people. He got caught doing it. And it's just business. I didn't see a problem with it at all, but, he got caught. He was young and ambitious. I'm assuming that now he understands how it works a little better. He can keep it below boards, if you know what I mean. Wow, Highlander is the lead. He must be doing well. Good for him. Good for him.
Well, he did kind of get the city of Marai fallen into a volcano.
I'm sorry, it did what?
Yeah. When we said we came through, there was parts of the city that was above, but most of it was below.
Is that what all the commotion has been?
Yes, through the city is actually through the big giant sinkhole, and that is now the city.
And I thought I was having a bad time. Oh, poor Islander. What did he do? That's horrible. Is everyone all right? Well, it shouldn't be. They fell into a volcano. This is terrible. No wonder everyone here is running about. Hydros himself has been back and forth. I mean, it's been nonsense.
Well, I'm sure they probably would have been good if they, didn't sacrifice, unsanctified virgins and stuff.
And they're supposed to sacrifice virgins. Did they not do that? Is that what happened?
Not. She was old.
Well, apparently someone missed their doctor's checkup before their appointment.
Is that what happened? Now the cult would never do such a thing. What have they failed too? I mean, what is this world coming to? I thought, listen, I might just want to stay here at this point.
Oh yeah, they've turned into a regular old cult of Karens.
I don't know the reference because I died before it happened, but I believe you. Well, this is just terrible. See, this is why you're my friends. You're filling me in on everything. This is very goodness gracious group of ease. Thank you for filling me in on all this. What else have I missed? So the city has sunken. The cult of Deus has become absolutely mad, and now you are some of the third, fourth, and fifth living soul that's passed through here. I'm very confused.
Fifth? We're
Yes.
the fifth?
Yes.
Oh, so more than two came before us?
No. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not good at math.
It's all right.
Yeah. The one I believe was our new Pegasus friend. Was that other?
Oh no! I've seen the Pegasus. The Pegasus. Oh, that was Hydros' doing. That's interesting. Things have been very strange. First, he brings a Pegasus here, and he says, "Don't worry about it."
The Pegasus was not originally a Pegasus.
Really? Well, that's interesting. What was it?
A person?
This is the strangest day I've had, and I've been living in the underworld. So, wow. First that happens, then Hydros is freaking out, and then the lieutenant comes in and he's freaking out, and then everyone's running and yelling, and then two ladies, separately from each other, come dashing through wearing white, freaking out, and now you're here telling me the city. What a mess. You think
you have no idea. We've only been here about, a day, and it's taken us 6 months to figure this much out.
Well, like I said, time moves very strangely in here. You might find that much time has actually passed since you've been down here. Almost like it was planned that way.
I win.
I feel like you do need some bonus points for just actively figuring that out right now. You just metagamed so hard, it's canon.
Such is the
Good
power
job.
of the Twitch mod.
Oh.
Well, all right. We've been talking. This has been lovely. You've laid out the beautiful. I couldn't have made it better myself. Now we can take my shackles off, and I can leave. Yes.
Well,
Where are you gonna go?
Yeah, where are you gonna head off to?
See, I don't know, but anything's better than in here.
I don't know. It seems nice and cool here. You've got, a nice little pool to hang out in. It's all desert surrounding you, don't you see?
Well, sure, but maybe I could go with you. Where are you headed? Where? It'd be great. We could be friends forever.
No.
All right. Well, that hurt.
Yeah. Needless to say, we weren't sent here by Hydros.
You weren't. Well, who were you sent here by, if I may ask?
A lieutenant. That's all you need to know.
Yep.
So you're not here to let me out.
We didn't even know you were here.
But thanks for the food.
Can I at least have a slice of pizza? Just a little.
Well, we have irritated a few of the higher ups around here in our little efforts to find some folks. And I don't really think we want to go ahead and ruffle any feathers any further than we have.
Oh, we've already smashed those birds in the other plane, remember?
Oh yeah, those yeah.
No, that's all right. I have the feathers. See?
And then there's the other stuff that we obliterated in the other zone.
Oh, and we did
Some
kill that big
wolves.
dark snake too.
Oh yeah, and then the one gatekeeper person lady thing, we smited her as well too.
Wait, who did you smite?
Some lady with wings and horns, and she kept throwing fire at me. I had to...
You smote me? Oh, I don't think you'll do it. This
So
is
you
a bad
really
day.
want to come with us?
I do not want to come with you. You smote the lieutenant's first officer, and you smote a lot of other. Can I just have the key? You can go. I just want the key. You can have
Actually,
the key.
we actually kind of came for this key, so we need it for the gateway.
I don't deserve this. All I did was help the people of Mirai. All I did was my best. I never broke any real promises. You can't really break a promise to those low class, ridiculous. They have no prospects. I gave them everything. Oh, leave me here. I don't want to go with you though. I just want a pizza.
Oh, well.
Pull yourself together, man.
Can you please roll an athletics on that one? I'd love to see how hard you just hit him.
You said what?
Can you roll an athletics, please? That was hilarious.
Oh, okay. Athletics. Sure.
Please.
Let's roll the one I've got the highest bonus to.
Oh my god.
That's a 13 plus 5 for 18.
You knocked him out.
Now he's gonna. Well, if he wasn't already dead, he'd drown.
I mean, yeah, it's not going to do much to him. He's just kind of floating there.
Well, we ain't got to listen to him anymore.
Yeah, at least, yeah, exactly. He gets what he gets. You don't mess with kids.
I spit on him as we leave.
Okay.
Let's go.
Child labor laws where I come from, bitch.
Take
All
it
right.
up with the miners' union.
The miners do not yearn for the mines. That's what they used to say. They yearn for the mines. No, they don't.
All right, you have successfully found pizza. It is mortal food, so if you want to eat it, you certainly can with no repercussions. There's water there as well. If you eat the pizza, it's real good. It's some good pizza. Got some good food on Mirai. It's definitely not Ert's version of Sicily, so the pizza would definitely not be the best pizza you've ever had, although it is. All right.
Just to make it, just for flavor, quite literally, I'm just going to do mending on it, just to make it a little fresher for us.
Yeah, sure. It does look fine, but yeah, it's definitely a little stale. Perfect. You got it. It's delicious. You're having a great time filling up. If you'd like to take the rest, now might be a good time while you've completely knocked out Tyros and are eating your pizza. Short rest, long rest, whatever you guys would like.
You need
Or
a
not
short
at
or long? I can just do a short. Do you need a short or long?
Oh, short's more than fine.
Okay.
And Nardo
I'm
got
down 11 HP, but I gained some perks back on short.
Okay.
Yeah, you can burn some of those hit dice.
Oh, apparently we had a short rest already because I didn't get all my stuff back. But that's okay. I still got a lot of HP. I mean, it's not like I can't heal myself.
All right.
All right.
Your rest is ended. Yep, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, all right, we're done. Let's go.
Nothing in particular has happened. You didn't see anybody return on this short rest. You didn't hear any. Nobody came through. Nothing of note.
So we're going to go back in the room where we saw the dust move before and see if we can find a keyhole. Or did we find a keyhole?
I believe that the Pegasus, her name was
Talia?
Salia.
Talia did tell you that there was a door just outside the back side of the cave system, kind of a hidden spot. So if you want to go back through, you certainly can. You can try and find it on the outside. It's up to you.
Yep. We can go back through. While we're rummaging through, we can double check those storerooms again, see if maybe there was a couple spare arrows or anything we might find.
Okay. Did a question for you. I don't recall when you so you're gonna head back in. Again, the snake is dead. There's nothing in there. No one's been in there. Everything looks the same as it had. Question for you. I don't recall. Did you guys find any items in particular while you were there?
I found a book, a note, and a how-to on how to feed a Pegasus or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right. Is there any room in particular you'd like to look through one more time?
Just
Is there any room we need to take a look through one more time?
okay. We kind of investigated them pretty good. I think you had like high rolls.
I don't remember how good I investigated through there.
Just want to get another sweep through as our way out?
Yeah, probably the one that was more like a storeroom where we found the bags of feed and paper items and other things. And let's give that one another good shot. See if we can find anything in there. There are candles and all kinds of other stuff in there.
Good idea. Yeah, if you want to roll either investigation, perception, whatever you think is going to give you.
Yeah, perception's definitely going to be the better one there. Oh, only a 13 though.
Guidance. Well, I should have said it before. Never mind.
That's okay. We're just, this is all like RP right now, so go
I'm
for it.
looking over his shoulder, and I have a 19.
Okay, all right. So between the three of you, honestly, you do see that shelf that had those books on it. Bree, I think you took one or two of those.
I took the book.
You got like a 3-series volume.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ledger, Book of the Dead, 301, 302, and 303.
You see that underneath where there's like a layer of dust, those books made a dent in the layer of dust. There's sort of like a pile of dust in the spaces that the books didn't touch on that shelf. That makes sense. And there's a lump of dust that you did not notice before, right behind where those books were.
Ooh.
You gotta poke the dust.
Yep.
Okay. Upon poking the dust, you push against something solid, and then Free, can you roll
Animal handling.
You know what? Roll animal handling. Go. Let's make it animal handling.
30-21.
Beautiful. Congratulations. Your finger pokes the hilt side of a very sharp dagger, which is unusual since it is very dusty. The hilt of this dagger is shaped like a a feather, like a bird's feather, and the front of it, despite being piled under dust, is very, very sharp.
Yoink.
And I will put in the chat exactly what this fantastic item is all about.
Ooh.
And when you lift it, just know it is light as a feather.
That's good because it looks like one.
Right.
Makes sense. Too many puns. Too many puns.
It's just, you get out of the fourth realm. That's where the dad jokes are.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, it's not a spare arrow, but this looks quite useful.
It very well could be. And if you want to use it, just let me know, and I will, in this episode, let me know, and I'll give you all the info. Whoever ends up with it. But yeah, other than that, you guys really don't see anything else that you didn't see the first time around.
All right, so we'll go to the place that the Pegasus showed us, and I'll let just free have the key. Say it again. I'm sorry.
Should we bring her some food?
Yeah, let's bring her some food. I'll go do it. I like Pegasus.
That's
Jacqueline.
so nice.
She was very helpful.
Yeah, she was.
Jacqueline, we get to go see the Pegasus again. So I'm just gonna take a bag, heft it over my shoulder because I'm a strong girl, and I go,
All right.
Talia, I have something for you. I have oats.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice of you. Thank you. I love oats. Yeah, did you find what you were looking for? Did you get the key? Everything
Yes,
good?
we got the key.
Good. That's great. Love that. Did you see Hydros? Was he there? Did he say hi? Did he say my name?
No, he wasn't there.
No.
Okay.
One of his punished was there,
Yes.
drowning in
yeah.
an oasis. Yeah.
Yeah, he does that. It's awesome. Anyway, that's nice. Well, good luck on your journey. If you see him, though, I mean, don't say that I said anything. That would be embarrassing.
I'll make sure to pass
remember,
on the good work.
we were not here. You right?
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
That's right.
Yep.
Right, you weren't here. You
Yes.
weren't here.
Sorry,
Got it.
girl.
Got it. You guys
I
are so
still
nice.
think you should come with us.
You want me to? I mean,
We
it
could
would be
have
really-
grand adventures together. You could frolic all over the place. We'll give you oats from all the different areas.
Oh, that would be kind of nice. Roll a persuasion.
And we'll be your friends.
Roll a persuasion. I'd love to see how this goes.
I want to pat him on his back and get him guidance.
Oh no! Why not?
All right, so persuasion. Let's see. Electronic dice or physical dice? Electronic dice or physical dice? I don't know. The last couple times, all of my dice have been working like crap for the banana game. So
I
let's go
told
with
you to
electronic.
get rid of the red ones.
All right. Okay, and what does guidance give me?
Plus D4. Since I can't use my points, this is all I got.
Okay, that will make my total roll a 19.
Okay. All right. So, Talia's sitting there munching some oats. It's like, you know what? It does sound like fun. And Hydros has seemed really busy. Like something's going on. I don't really know what exactly is keeping everybody so crazy. But I mean, I guess if I come with you for a little while, it'll be okay, right? Like I can just come back and because it does sound like you guys.
Totally.
Yeah, I can come back.
Yeah,
Okay.
just come with us and hang out with us for a bit.
Okay, and you don't think that Ulfine will find out, right? Because I mean that was part of the whole thing. She's like not gonna like come down and find me or anything. Like she won't know because obviously. But she never comes
worry
down
about it. I think they've got other stuff on their hands right now.
Okay, well that's good. Because yeah, if I mean I wasn't supposed to go, but you guys are fun. Let's do it.
Just for
Let's
a little
go.
while.
Okay, and then I'll go back. I'll go back where I came from. Back here, where it's safe, where I was told to hide. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Sounds
totally not. We'll just go for one drink and we'll just come right back. Kind of.
Yeah.
2 years later.
2 years later. All right. So you know what? We are right. I think we're going to do it this way, friends. I think that I'm going to take a moment. Now that Talia is going to kind of shimmy out of her ropes that she's being tied up with, she's going to finish her little meal that you got her. And as you guys are heading back out to where that door is, now might be a good time to do our commercial break a little bit early because you are going to be entering the next realm, and goodness knows when we're going to have a minute to stop there. So I'm going to pull you guys out for 1 second, and we're going to do a little bit of an early commercial break. Friends, I think now is a very good time to do it because we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Now, this summer, for those of you who've been following us along on our weekly schedule, seeing all the kinds of new things that we have for you, oh my gosh, this channel is trying out all kinds of new stuff. And I think it's been successful so far. So before I even delve into what this program was brought to you by, I will mention that there are some changes coming to our schedule, and they're good changes and they're exciting changes. Some of them have already happened, some have yet to happen. So our new schedule looks something like this. On Mondays, we still have Modern Mondays with Lady Prudence, which of course we're never going to stop doing. She's wonderful and we love her. Tuesdays, Writing Sonnets with Shakespeare is back. That time is going to change later in the summer months, but we'll get you that information as soon as possible. We also have on Tuesday night our main game show. Right now we are planning a mini campaign. We're planning some fun new things for you that we're lining up now. And then our next season of Feywild should be coming up in August for you all. That is pretty official. I'll get you an exact date as soon as I know it. Then on Wednesdays, we are doing Crafting Show and Gothic Horror as we usually do. Thursdays, our Flash Phantasmagoria Stories with Handler Z show that we all absolutely love is back officially. It is now at noon. That time has changed, so we'll be doing that every Thursday at noon. And the most exciting thing is that we have something new coming to the channel where we rotate out all of our Thursday night shows. So for 4-week rotationals, we are going to have Mab Labs on the first Thursday of every month at 7 p.m. Eastern. Then on the second Thursday of the month, we are going to have our tavern show that we just tried out last week. It was an absolute blast. People loved it that were playing. I've heard from you guys that you loved it as well as the viewers. I absolutely love the concept. So we will be doing that. It comes with a signature cocktail that you guys are going to be able to make along at home, as well as some action and adventure set in the in-between, which is a tavern on Urt, and characters from all time and space can come and join, and you never know who's going to show up, and you never know what calamity they're going to get into. I love this. I'm so excited about it. The third Thursday of every month is going to be this Underworld show, or whatever Patreon Saint game we are playing at the moment. This one's going to run through December. After that, who knows what the... Oh, thank you. Ha! Yay, look at that. Look at this beautiful graphic that just showed up. Thank you, Rob Tommy. And then the fourth Thursday of every single month, we are going to have our brand new tarot show with with Madame Ansa. That's going to be a blast. She's excited. I'm excited. We just posted an advertising video about that just yesterday. So keep your eyes peeled. That is all the new stuff that is coming to the channel for now. And we have more surprises for you. And speaking of the campaign that is coming up, we are going to be having, we'll be advertising it soon, next Tuesday on the main game. I'll be having a pool party. Oh yeah, we're all going to be damp. I don't know how, but we're all going to be damp. That is the one stipulation. And from there, we're going to launch into a mini campaign for all of you. Thank you, actually, Kara. Thank you for posting this, because this literally just happened a couple hours before we started. Those of us who know and love Mab Just Mab, she just lose her job today. So if you want to check her out on Facebook, she has more information for you. But yeah, guys, if you know of any IT jobs or anything like that, please reach out to her. That would be awesome. She's amazing. She's an awesome employee and worker, because I get to work with her like every day, doing all of the the back end of this channel. We do work on all that stuff together. So she's awesome. And if you know of anything, hey, look, it's Map. that she would be right for if you have any jobs specifically. She would love to hear from you guys. So reach out to her on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, or just reach out to the channel. We'll forward it to her. She also can get those messages. So I appreciate you guys. And hey, look, this show is brought to you by Mabs Mobile Mercantile. Stickers, mugs, magnets, and more can be yours at mabsmobilemercantile.com. Because look, she also does those cool things. We are also brought to you by, hey, look, Tabletop Tees. What do your favorite characters and nerdy pop culture references taste like? Find out with a purchase from tabletoptees.com. You can also check out twitch.tv/ZGoesMeek to see Tabletop Tees' and our own Z, as she does some gaming live streams with her son, and it's adorable and wonderful. We're also brought to you by Whimsy Grotto. Imaginative creations galore are available at whimsygrotto.com. Super awesome stuff. I think our very own Bree, our cleric, just got a pair of earrings from Whimsy Grotto as a Patreon prize from our last contest. So it's awesome. I just saw all of the stuff on the site, and it's all amazing. We're also brought to you by Destination D&D. There's a New Orleans tour in November. Tour the city by day, tabletop game by night, and finish the event with a visit to the Louisiana Renaissance Fair, where like all of your channel favorites are going to be. Because that's the festival where we're just, if we weren't friends before, we all became friends at that specific festival. So yeah, it's a great time. And last year's event apparently went really well, and everyone has been asking to do it again. So if you are down for some fun and some live tabletop gaming with all of your favorite DMs from this channel, this is where you're going to be doing that. Check out rendadventures.com to learn more. I think other than that, let me hop back on here. Oh, most important thing of all, we couldn't do what we do without Patreon, because this is a Patreon Saints game. So if you yourself would like to be playing the games here with us, we would love to have you playing in future Grand Saints games. You can visit patreon.com/nat21adventures to learn how to join the fun, or you can just hop on and see all of the cool things we do. I'm sorry to Patreons who just got bombarded with a lore drop from the Underworld this past week. I dumped 6 huge prologues on the Patreon website as bonus content, but usually our bonus content are things like bonus videos, shout outs from some of our players while they were on at Renaissance fairs. There's a lot of other cool things, discounts to a lot of your favorite websites and merch shops, stuff like that. So if you're interested, patreon.com/nat21adventures. And of course, the most important shout outs of all. Number 1, our Twitch mod, who is currently Nardo Lee. Thank you so much for everything that you do, because you rock. And you were also facing a banana the other day. Yeah.
Where did Nardo go?
And Jan's gonna be so happy. Maybe Aunt Jan will turn me into a vampire. Oh, that'd be so cool.
It would actually be very cool. Don't give us ideas. And also, friends, we can't do what we do every single week, every single day, just about, without you. Yes, it is thanks to all of you that we can bring spooky campaigns like this, wacky campaigns like the Banana Assassin that was done this past week, or this past Tuesday. So here's to every one of you. Huzzah.
Pink.
Praise Jazus and Hail Manoas and all of the things that, the bizarre things we have done so far on this channel. All right.
Are we just getting started?
Really. All right.
Sorry.
Oh no. Potassium stress disorder. Yeah, no. Listen, I had a gnome character once that had to face the banana. I'm scarred to. That's when we left Jim Bob. I don't know if you all remember, Cubby had a great character that perished at the hands of the banana.
Actually, JB was part of the Banana Assassin adventure.
Oh, that's right. He was JBBJ. That was Jim Bob Jim. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise my glass.
Although I think he got fireballed by a wizard.
He's very unlucky, that boy. All right. Friends, you have and thank you for letting me do the commercial break a little early, because you have just found yourselves with Talia the Pegasus, oh boy, standing on top what looks to be a grate in the sand. Not quite a door, but like a metal grate sort of sticking up out of the sand. It does have a keyhole in the center there.
Can I sense anything magical from it? Arcana?
Yeah, let's roll an yeah. Go ahead and check for me. It is a great door.
Free. Are we gonna wager that there's more fire for Bree to have to walk through?
I heard that. 12.
Yeah, that's enough. It seems to be that illusion-y feeling that you got from the last couple of doors. It's definitely some kind of illusion on it.
I'm psyching myself up for the fire. I know it's coming.
Talia is like, I'm sorry, fire? There's what?
Oh, don't worry. It's not that bad. Bree's the only one who really gets hurt the most from it.
Yes.
I'm sorry. All right. You know what? Okay.
Oh, don't worry. We're gonna take care of you. We'll get you healed up and all that. No problem if you take any scratches or magical burns. It's not that bad. We've already been
I'm a
through
healer.
like 3 of these
I will help.
Okay. Well, you're my friends now, and you want me to come with you. So, okay. As long as I'm back before Hydra.
I scratch on the forehead. Yes, you're a good girl.
Thanks. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. You don't have like a sugar cube, do you?
No, but I got a pizza crust.
I'll take it. All right. Anyone?
He's going to be like eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner pizza for the next couple of days.
So much pizza. All right. Who's sticking the key in?
Well, I will actually check to see if there's a trap before I do that. But
okay.
There hasn't been one yet, but we'll give it the good old college try. Oh, crit.
Yeah.
27.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Yet is a good word. You don't see anything. You don't detect anything. There is nothing obvious about the grate, about the area around the grate. You don't see anything.
Okay. Yeah, we'll stick a key in there.
All right. As you turn the key, you hear the mechanisms unlock, and the grate slides sideways. And there's a wall of fire, but, flat on the ground, like a carpet of fire.
Geronimo. Oh, I have to roll my. Is it D4 that we have to roll our own damage now?
Might as well, because I have to roll it now. Talia's going through.
What is it? Okay, I have too many dice in this bag to dig for a dang D4.
No, you have too many dice.
There are no such thing as too many dice.
Bree was showing off the Dice Goblin masterpiece that is her dice bag on Discord. Oh, ouch. Talia rolled a 4. That sucks.
Oh my god, I have not pulled out a D4 yet. At the bottom.
Oops.
The curses, I'm like just spilling this all on the bed so I can just, all right, I'm just dumping this. Found one.
All right.
I rolled a 3, so that's not bad.
I take a brief run, jump up, cowabunga, and drop right through.
All right.
Yep. I'll try and do a little diving roll through.
All right.
But you have resistance against it,
I have
don't
resistance. Yep. So that's only going to be 1 for me.
Ouch.
I only took 2.
Ow.
I took a little singe.
Are you all right? You hurt?
That was really hot. That was fire.
Yes.
That hurt like fire would hurt. Yeah. All right. As you fall through, you land sort of gracefully. It wasn't actually a far drop at all. It almost felt like you were jumping. Imagine like jumping off maybe like a kitchen counter onto the floor. And you are standing in something very wet, like up to your thighs. And it is, let's see if I can pull up the, there we go.
I'm home.
Yeah, it appears to be sort of like a rickety village in the middle of a swamp, but it's not even really a village. There's just 3 of those ramshackle, dilapidated huts on stilts. And that water is up to your thighs where you're standing, but you can see that it gets a lot deeper. There's everything seems to be skeletal with age and decay. There are half-sunken wooden rowboats that lilt gently. Their noses are like peeking up out of the water like alligators. You see like behind the houses, you can't really see what it is. There's like something bobbing in the water. But again, nothing that looks like it's alive, active.
Watch the currents. There might be gators.
Sure. You also notice this realm, as you're standing in it, that's really it. It's just these 3 huts and just a row of thick vegetation around this water. You don't see a statue of anything like you saw, at least not where you're standing, like you saw in the other ones. Yes, you're in Baba Yaga's trailer park.
I was about to ask, is there any like chicken feet on any of these?
Now that you can see, they look wooden, those stilts, but remember, they're in a lot of water. So, could be.
You should.
Well, it's cooler.
It is somewhat cooler. It is humid. It is thick, soupy air, but it is definitely cooler than it was in the desert.
Yeah, now you have humidity, so it wraps around you like a wet blanket. I should know.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is better.
This is coming off.
I splashed a little bit of water up at Bree and like, oh, relax. As it also puts out the last smoldering little ember that's in her hair.
Thanks.
Roll perception for me when you hit that water. As you scoop it, because I'm assuming you're just kind of very gently scooping it with your fingers. You're not like sticking your hand in, but just because.
Perception. Okay, that is a 6.
It's water. It's wet.
That is water. That's fine. Hey, listen, it's water.
Oh, hey,
Right.
this water's wet. That means there's gators in it. That's how you tell if there's water in the alligators.
Could I see anything with the water as it hits me?
You can roll a perception for it. Let's see what happens.
I'm going to show y'all the dice I grabbed. Oh, no, you're not a good one. No, you're not. That was a 2.
Yeah, it's water. It's wet. It sure is. It's brackish, and there's a lot of like lichen that have been like dipped in it for a long. It'll make it like a soup.
Oh, if you have any leashes, give them to me. I could use them later.
Yeah. So you are standing sort of along the edge. There's 2 huts, one to your right, one to your left, and one across the water on the opposite side. Like I said, I mean, they're pretty dilapidated. You can kind of see, not quite see in them, but, you know, they all just kind of look like that.
Well, I'm going to use my rapier to kind of test. Are we getting deeper or not deeper, and head towards the left hobble?
Heading toward the left. Okay, on the left, it is not getting deeper on your left. It's pretty much thigh deep the whole way. As far as you can tell.
Can I just like pick up some moss and just throw it in my bag just because?
Yeah, go for it.
Reasons.
I don't question a cleric. I know better. To be fair, I don't question a rune knight. That's for different reasons. All right.
So
Yeah,
if can we look up like under it and see anything above it or
Sure. You don't really see much of anything as you're approaching. If you kind of peek under, like if you go to walk completely under it, you look up, there's nothing next to you. There's some boats that are like half sunken, like they're not really usable. They're just sort of, and they're kind of tapping against the stilts. Now further behind, you do see like those, they're like white, I want to say white spheres, but they're like white figures that are sort of bobbing, but they're pretty far behind.
in the water, like face down?
In the water, they're just white round things. Can't quite see what they are from here.
I am going to slowly approach.
Okay. Nardo and Free, where are you in all of this?
I'm gonna take a little closer look at this house, see if it's like, is it safe to climb up into? Does it look like it's gonna collapse if we head up a floor?
Okay. You can investigate that one, and you're gonna go this way. Bree's gonna go that way, sort of. Nardo, who are you hanging out with? You going on your own?
I'm just kind of check things out around, kind of be in the middle between.
Okay. Nardo, you notice as you go toward the middle, like all the way, it does get deeper. And Bree, you are definitely getting into deeper water as you walk. It's coming up to your waist at this point.
And I'm in chainmail. That's not good. Once it hits like right here, I'm gonna just be like, nah, no.
Yeah, it's getting there before you reach the other end of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets deeper this way.
Right.
I'm gonna come back and go back where Free is.
Bree, what was your investigation?
Dirty 20.
Okay, you see that even though the house is dilapidated, these stilts are pretty strong. They're definitely going to carry your weight. You might just have to be careful where you step if you go into the house.
Can I just do mending a little bit as we step so it's a little bit easier and we don't... I'll just kind of lead and go mend, step, mend, step.
Sure. Oh, I don't see why not.
All right, so we'll go... I guess me, since I'm having to mend it.
All right. So you're going to have to shimmy up those stilts. They are pretty high. So either athletics or dexterity, whichever you have the better one of. Just make sure you don't fall down. That would be very funny. You just splash back into the wall.
Oh no, strength is better for me.
Okay.
30-21.
Okay, no, you shimmy up those stilts just fine. Free and Nardo, how about you guys?
Yeah, let's see. Just straight dexterity, I think, for me. Well, I do have a +1 to athletics, but no, that's not as good as my dex. Yeah. But that is a 21, dirty 21 as well.
Okay, you shimmy on up. Everybody's okay. All right, Nardo. Don't roll a 1.
How about another dirty?
Yes.
21. With
That's
my
awesome.
+5 on athletics because
that earns a level up, right?
Perfectly
When we all
strong.
get a dirty 21 at the same time, that's a level up, right?
You got an entire group level up last time. No, get that hashtag out of there. Get that out of there. No. All right. Meanwhile, Talia is going to be sort of hovering outside. She's not going to attempt to walk in. She's going to break everything. So she's just going to kind of be like, I'm your wingman, literally, out here. I'm out here.
Just keep an eye out. See if you see anything in the water move around. Whether it be catfish or alligator. Either way, we have something for dinner.
Just don't get sad.
Oh. Oh no. Artex.
What I meant.
No.
What reference am I missing?
Oh,
We're in a swamp. Sad.
the swamp of
Horse.
sadness.
Oh
The
no!
never-ending story.
She can fly though. She won't get stuck
Too
in the mud.
soon.
She's
Too
She'll be
soon.
okay.
too soon.
Oh,
It's like
no.
20 years later. It's too soon. No. Oh, why?
Oh my god! Why? Ah. Woo! Oh no! All right. So, you brought her here.
No.
And all the 80s kids watching are just.
I win again.
All right. Yeah, you don't.
I'm
find
drinking of that.
Oh my god.
Look, if we come in with the big wolf, I'm just like, okay, this is a nothing. All right, this is.
What?
Please
I know I
don't
need
put the
to-
nothing in this.
You're in the underworld. It could get worse. All right. Yeah, because I definitely didn't use Neverending Story and Labyrinth as references for this whole thing. Wow. All right. That was a dark crystal. All right. As you sort of gingerly enter this hut, it is as dilapidated inside as it is on the outside, but there are like stud beams, that are going across the floor that look like you could probably walk on those. There's a bunch of crates and some overturned tables. Doesn't look to be from anything in particular, just time, weather, just a bunch of crates and tables and broken, splintered wood.
Right, so I'm gonna look at like so it's just splintered. It's like nothing in them, or
There are some crates that are completely empty, and then there's some that have lids on them. If you want to inspect those, you can.
I'm not very good at inspection, but we do have a rogue.
I can give it a peep eye.
Got it.
Take a look at these crates.
Okay. Yeah, if you go to inspect that very first crate to the right of you.
15.
15. As you take a peek around it, you see there's like a little hole on the back end, and you hear like a scratching noise.
Does it look like there may be air holes on the crate? Like something might be in there to breathe?
Not like drilled by a person. It's more like a little. The corner of the crate has been damaged, and there's like a little hole in it.
I'm gonna have some fire and just kind of see if we can see anything without having to put our faces right up next to it.
You're gonna put. What are you putting up against it again?
Just like a sacred flame, just so we can kind of try to see inside. Help him look. Trying to assist.
Okay.
God, is it?
How close
black
are you
powder?
getting? I didn't say that. I said how close are you getting?
So she's trying to give me light to look in the crate.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna be near him so he can see.
Okay. As you shine light on the crate, out from the hole, no, it's not that name. That would be hilarious, though. You hear the scuttling get extremely loud, and out from that hole pour a dozen very angry, bigger than they should be, crayfish. Just
Crawfish. Crawfish. Crawfish.
okay, I can say crawfish.
Fish.
Okay, crawfish. I will say it. I will say crawfish. I've been corrected. Stupid Yankee calling it a crayfish.
Oh my god, it's a whole virus.
I need a big pot and some water to put these in.
All right. I think so. I'm gonna roll them all as one. I think we should maybe roll a little bit here because they are coming at you. You've disturbed them. All right, I got a 12. Betting.
New die. Ooh, that one was nice. 19.
Okay.
I will use you again.
9.
Okay.
18.
All right. All right. So it's gonna go. Bree goes first, then Nardo, then the crayfish are gonna go, and then Bree is last. All right. So yeah, you've got a dozen. I would say they're about lobster size. That is actually pretty accurate. They are definitely bigger than they should be, and they're angry, and they got big old pinchers.
I just got something. How close are they to me?
I mean, you're standing less than 2 feet away, I would think, because you're trying to shine the light in. So.
Word of Radiance. I'm going to cast. You utter a divine word, and a burning radius erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice
Right,
little
so you're-
radiant grenade.
Yeah.
Now, is it on everything within that radius, or just the things one?
It's
one
just within
target?
5 feet of me. So anything within 5 feet, and I get to choose any. It says each creature of your choice, so I don't have to hit Nardo or Free.
So you can hit all. Are you hitting all 12? Because they are all within 5 feet of you.
Yeah,
You stood right up against.
Might
Right?
as well. Am I have to write? Or am I gonna have to do it?
AOE.
Yeah.
That is a dirty 20. I'm so sorry. Rolled.
Oh well, it was just cantrip, so whatever.
All right.
I put my shield up.
All right. Free. Or no, I'm sorry. Yeah, Nardo. Nardo's next. Sorry,
Nardo's
Free.
next.
Nardo's next.
All right, I am going to, I guess, swing on my longsword.
Okay.
How's dirty? 21. Will that hit a
Wonderful.
lobster?
It will hit a lobster.
She's just saying lobster now, so she don't have to say crawfish.
They're crawfish.
You mean the crayfish?
No.
No
I will throw
crawdad?
fire at you. I will throw fire at you.
Oh, cool your head there, Carrie. And let's go with this one. Oh yeah, that's almost max damage of 12.
Nice.
Nice. So you're aiming at the closest one to you is going to take 12. Amazing. All right. Ouch. That one is not quite incapacitated, but it's close.
They have over 12 HP each.
Welcome to the Underworld.
Yay!
Welcome. They're not just crawfish. No.
Are they
Open up.
undead crawfish?
As
Pretty
long as
much.
they don't have a gold pincer.
No. They
I'm
just they're regular.
shiny. Oh wait.
All right. All right. It is crawfish time. All right. So they're gonna come at you. 3 of them are going to make an attempt. Bree and Free are both within 2 feet of them. So that's Bree with a 17 hit.
It hits.
All right. So they're gonna go pinch on your ankles. So that's they can reach. And that is going to be... That is going to be 3 pinch damage, which is piercing. And that's 3 to your ankles. And then the other one that is going to be close enough to free, that one's also going to try. Wrong dice. I'm assuming a 4 does not hit.
A 4 does not hit.
No, okay. So that one's going to miss you. And then, let me see. What do I want to do with the other ones? I think that Nardo is not quite close enough because he stood back a bit. So the other ones are going to move inward into the room a little more on that turn. All right. Free.
Free is going to use his cunning action to disengage.
Okay.
And then throw a knife at a lobster.
Okay.
Crawfish.
Whatever.
Whatever. They're crustaceans. They're angry.
I'm
undead.
probably going to
They're
miss.
good with
That's
butter.
only an 8.
What was it? An 8?
It's only an 8.
It does. I'm sorry.
But then I am also going to take the flask of oil off my pack and toss it in the general direction of all those lobsters.
Okay.
That's
That's
what I'm gonna do now.
really good. I guess I will have to roll a dexterity for all of them. While we're at it, let me just
kind of a
see.
smashing them on the floor in the middle of them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Splatter some
right.
oil.
That's 19. Let me just go down the line here. He made it. A 4 does not make it. That one. Just to make things interesting. That one crit failed. One of the lobsters knocked himself out. Flipping. I know it's not quite my turn, but this is hilarious.
I've seen him do something like that before.
Yeah. 6 does not make it. I'm just having fun with this one. This is hilariously clever. 5 does not make it. What is this dice? That is an 18. That one makes it. 13. 18. That's another crit fail. All right, so 2 of the crawfish have been taken care of just by slipping on oil. Another 13. I'm almost done here. Another 18. Oh, that's hilarious. And an 11, I'm going to say, I'm going to just let that not work. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of the crawfish are now, I'm going to have them move in half and roll at disadvantage because they are slipping and sliding all over the place. 2 have completely knocked themselves unconscious, sliding into stuff, or perhaps each other. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 have made it without slipping. So anyway, we're back to
Yep. And while I'm taking position, I look at Bree and I go, Flambe.
Now, AoE or individual is the only one I'm taking because I have both fire spells.
You just have to set the oil on fire.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to set myself on fire, so I'm going to do the distance one.
Well.
When he did that, I was like, yeah, I'm changing what I'm doing. I'm next, too. Let's roll a dexterity saving of 13 for the crawfish that have oil on them.
Oh, they all have oil. Well, yeah, I guess the ones that were able to dodge it.
Is Sacred Flame, it's a fire, so did it catch fire even if I miss?
Let's just let it happen. This is hilarious. It's all oil. Just don't step in it. All right, so let me re-roll. Let me see what they all get collectively. That was, my friends, I don't know if you can see, that was a 2.
Now you elect the fire. I control the fire. Instead of I'm the captain now. You're on fire.
And don't forget to roll for the derelict old rotting cottage.
That's right, because the cottage itself is made of wood.
Somebody's about to go into it. Well, if we catch fire, we'll be in water.
I really look forward to when you meet the king of the underworld and explain what happened to his birds and his hut.
Yeah, what happened was.
The wood is wet though, so we'll
Yep.
see what happens. That is 14.
I make it.
Okay, because it's wet wood. All right. Man, if you burn down the entirety of the fifth realm.
Yeah, it was 13, so you were 1 away.
Wow. All right. All right.
Darn, there's a
Meanwhile,
-5 when you need it.
I know you guys aren't. Nobody's been throwing anything tonight, and that's okay.
That's because we're all in the game.
Yeah.
That's true. That is very likely why. All right. So what does happen to those crawfish, Bree? What are we doing to them? What happens to?
Oh, they're flambéed. Oh, you know, they have a little oil put on them, and it's a flash burn.
Yep.
Yeah, and we get
Plus
to add
an additional 5 damage from the oil.
Oh,
What
and I
would the
do a
damage
D8. So let me roll for actual sacred flame here. I'm just gonna do. I don't feel like finding a D8 amongst the horde. Yes, I will. This is the bad thing about being a dice goblin and not having dice out.
Oh
Is that
my
8?
word.
That's 12. Like, if you could see my bed right now, it's just full of dice. Ah! I got a 5.
Okay. Ow. And then +5 for the.
+5 for any creature that starts its turn in or moves into the oil per round.
All right. So right now they're just at 5, and then on their turn they will take 5 more.
Yep. It only burns for 2 rounds.
Okay. That might be enough.
Maybe.
Man, you guys are gonna be. Although remember, this is underworld food, so maybe don't get that butter ready just yet.
Oh, no. I have a spell for that.
Okay. All right. It is now Nardo's turn.
Purify food and drink.
We're gonna swing the sword again. Does an 18 hit?
Sure does.
Oh, geez. Well, let's slashy slash for 8 points of damage.
Are you aiming at the same one that you hit before, or are you aiming for a different one?
Well, the one that I hit before took 12, then took an additional 5. Is he still alive?
Nope. You just reminded me that one needs to take 5 as well. Nope, that one is burnt. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. So you're
Okay,
gonna aim
it's
at the next
Cajun
one.
blackened.
17 health.
All right. Yeah. No. This one's this second one closest to you is now kaput. It is both flambéed and diced. Excellent. All right. These guys are starting their turn with an additional 5 damage. Correct?
Yes.
Ow.
So I'm gonna put them all to 10.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, there's so many of them. Hang on.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no.
And all right. So the one closest to you, Bree, is gonna do one final of like a flaming claw to try and pinch you. Does 14 get you?
Nope.
All right.
I kick it away.
And 3, the one by you, is gonna do the same. Why do I keep rolling 14s? Does 14 hit you?
No.
Nope. All right. And then Nardo, one is going to take a slash at you. Does an 8 hit?
No.
Nope.
He's got the
All right.
highest.
Well, I know. Listen.
Because
I'm
his
the
natural
lowest, but
armor is
doesn't
like
hit
plus
me.
8.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
natural armor is 17, plus my shield puts me to 19.
I'm going to save that disadvantage because, yeah.
And then if I duck into my shield, that's another 4 points of AC.
Yeah, you know, when I said, hey, everybody should level up last time, I knew what I was getting into. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, it is Free's turn.
All righty, we will throw a dagger at another one.
All right.
And oh, that's gonna be a crit. I'm not even gonna roll for damage, am I?
No, don't. Just don't. You got it. Good job.
Yes.
Yeah, because there
Yes.
would be sneak attack on that as well.
Yes. Do the math.
No, there's no way.
Do the math.
He won't.
All right, I'll do the
21
math.
to Nardo to do something fun.
That's that would have been 18 damage.
Oh gosh.
Oh, and that's not with the nat 21 doubling. That's just the straight roll. That's normal crit. So it would have been 22.
I would have taken out like all of them.
Well, I mean, that dagger could theoretically, you know, go through and pierce a couple of them.
It could bounce off like skipping a stone across the lake. You're skipping a dagger across.
I just got the angle right and clipped 2 in a shot.
I'm gonna let you
It's
do
like
that.
Indiana Jones, you know, you shoot one guy and all 5 die.
Yeah.
Me and Nardo's just going. Doop, 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 doop.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh,
So I'm going to take
great.
that. There are currently 1, 2, 3, 4,
We
5.
have
There are only
this.
6 left alive at
There's
this point.
6.
Kevin,
And
you are
this.
throwing it all now.
Good, because I'm gonna do
Good.
Word
Good.
of Radiance again, which they have to do. I mean, it's. Can you do them as an auto fail? Semi-auto success. No?
If what you're doing
But-
requires a save on their part, then yes, it would convert. It'd convert over.
Oh, okay, good. Because they have to do a con save of 13 to be able to do a just ball of fire that's going to come erupt from me.
Okay, so that would be an auto fail for my end.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's
Correct.
the selective
Yeah, that's your
one, so I
reversal.
can just say the 6 crawfish.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's for all of them.
That's for all of them, and it's a D6.
All right.
Do I even really need to roll? It's a 6.
It is 6. All right.
It is
All right.
6.
All right. You have now defeated all of the crawfish. They are gone. Quad Kevin, just so you know, I'm going to save the rest of these. I'm going to put a note of them in here, and we are going to make sure they get used. There's a disadvantage. I have 1 disadvantage. And Nardo has a 21 to use, and +5 to free. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, there's no more crawfish, but there's a lot of dead crawfish or undead crawfish.
I'm just going to start putting them in a bag and find a pot or something to put these in. Anybody got any rice? I'll make a good etouffee with these. What's going on?
Yep. And about 6 seconds later, that oil stops burning.
Okay. And yeah,
Just have to tamp it out a little bit.
Yes, now
Yeah,
the
the
time's
hardest-
actually moving a lot faster now.
Leonardo,
Yeah.
if you're ever attacked by 97 rats, you should have oil.
would never happen. Although it would be really funny if I made a phone call and said, hey, we're going to have a July on the 3rd Thursday.
No,
We need a rate
no.
of 97 people because there's more rats. Why are you calling me? I just talked to you. Shut up. That's not how that would go. Anyway, all right. They are gone. There's a couple more crates in here. You're welcome to look at those if you want, or
We might as well, just in case.
okay.
You know.
All right. You have 2 more big ones that are definitely like sealed, the way this one was.
Okay. I'll give it a kick and see if anything scrambles into the insides.
I have a fire out just in case, just at the entrance, just waiting for it.
You don't hear anything from this one in particular. No scritching, no rattling, no nothing. Just a solid crate.
Okay. I will pull the crowbar out of my pack and go ahead and give it a heave-ho.
Inside, it looks as though, first when you open it, there's like a puff of dust. And inside, it looked like at some point there was some kind of food item in there, maybe potatoes or bread or something. But all that's left are the burlap sacks that it had once been held in, and just like black, sludgy stains all over the bottom of the crate.
All right. I guess we'll give the last one a check, and if it looks okay, open it up.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of kick this one too. Nothing amiss that you can see at the moment. Nothing seems off.
All right, give it a pry.
Okay. Inside of this particular crate, you see another burlap sack. It is tied, and it looks like there is something in it. It's not very big. It's about the size of like a lady's purse, you know. But it's a tied burlap sack on the inside. You can't really see what's in it.
Would anyone like to investigate?
I'll investigate it.
Okay. And remember, you guys have I have the disadvantages. You have 21 plus 5. Them.
Was that investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Get on the right tab. There it is. 15.
15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't notice anything about it just by looking at it, but touching it, sort of lifting up on it, it's extremely heavy. Like more than you would. Well, not extremely. It's much heavier than you thought it would be, and you hear like a metallic sound as you go to lift it.
I'm gonna open it for you and see what's in it.
It's not ham or roaches, but that would be funny.
Ew, roaches.
A bug out bag. No, it is actually packed to the brim with gold coins. And I can give you the exact number when we're done here.
Whew. I'm just gonna look at it. I've never seen.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why we loot the room.
Listen to the rogue. Always listen to the rogue. All right. That is pretty much everything that is in this particular hut.
Want to go investigate the other ones?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Well, we'll help pour most of that into Bree's backpack, I guess.
Yeah, I guess since I'm
You're
the
strong
beefiest of us. Yeah, I'm the beefiest.
Okay.
I'm a girl. You know, I have a purse full of stuff anyway, so it just goes all in the bag, all in the bag. You literally have to
All
do
right.
like I did the dice bag and dump.
Yeah, there you go. All right. And again, after this, I will get you exactly how much you have hoarded into your bag. All right. As you climb back down, you get back into the water. You can still see those things bobbing in the distance. You can go straight across the water, or you can go right to the other one on this side of the.
So we went to the left one. You just want to go to the middle?
Well,
Yeah,
the middle
let's
is
go.
deep, right? Go heading that way.
Middle one was deep, yeah.
Yeah, you sink in. Why don't we go to the right one and maybe we can see if we can work our way around after that one.
Okay, that's all right.
All right. As you approach, you kind of notice the same thing. The water gets kind of deeper as you go in. Just to save you some time, it's built the same as the others. It's no more or less dilapidated than the others. And again, off behind that one where the water's very deep, you can see those bobbing forms, maybe is a good word for it.
Are they like buoys or just things in the water?
They don't look like buoys. They look like things in the water at this point.
I'm gonna kind of keep my eye on it. But
Okay.
same thing, mending as I go up. You want me to go up the pole again?
Yeah, let's just roll for it, because again, it would be funny if someone got a 1 and
I'm doing the one that did 19 earlier to see if it's good. It's not.
If only we had someone that could fly us from, hut to hut.
You do have Talia just standing there like, you guys see anything? I'm just hanging out. Do you want a
Hey.
lift?
Yes, I hold my hand up. Uppies, uppies, uppies.
That's right. If this is kind of a rewrite of Labyrinth in some very minor ways, that they're buoys in the water, not buoys. Just wait until we meet Hoggle. No, that's
Oh my god.
yeah, no, if you want uppies for Talia, she's more than happy to bring you up.
All right.
Everybody wants uppies.
Talia, my dear, would you mind
Appreciate
being able to fly us from hut to hut as we investigate each one?
Oh, sure, yeah. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just glad I didn't have to deal with those weird lobster things. You guys did a great job. I'm gonna stay out here. But yeah, I'll take you. You guys just climb on up. I'm a horse. It's great. You just all fit up here. Let's go. Yeah, she flies you up, and you can just step right in. Inside this hut, it looks very, very much the same as the last one. But instead of crates, this one just has all those like overturned tables, some furniture. You see in the center of the room what might have been used as like a cook stove once, that no longer is, and probably hasn't for a very long time.
Is there a pot?
And there is a pot. Mm-hmm. And
Mend the pot. Mend the pot. Mend the pot.
Okay.
Take the pot. Put the pot in the bag.
All right. You also see that by the back, like a thing like French doors. It's a window. It was once glass. There's no glass there anymore. 2 paned doors that would look out behind the house. There is a what was once a coat rack, and now it's just a dilapidated piece of wood. And hanging from it is a parcel of sorts, a little green canvas parcel.
I guess I'll pick up the parcel.
Okay. It's pretty heavy, and there's a couple of items in there kind of moving around. Not moving around, like as you move it, you can feel there's several items in there, if that makes sense.
I was about to say, I'm about to hit this thing against the wall if it's moving.
More crawfish. No.
I was thinking like raccoon or something like that.
You should have run a raccoon into this one. No, it's just there's definitely several items inside of it if you care to open.
Open.
Okay. You open
Bag.
the canvas bag, and inside you see that there is a really nice, if not very old, bow with 3 arrows. Sort of rudimentary, not quite ancient, but definitely nothing modern about it. But very practical, very nice looking.
I mend it up a little bit. Here you go, Free. It's something.
Oh, I do appreciate that. An extra few arrows are always welcome.
Okay.
Well,
Free, can you do a little perception for me as you pick these arrows up?
Absolutely can.
Or you know what, Free, go ahead and do the same thing. As you pass them over to Free. A little perception for me.
I didn't get a very good one. 10.
13. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait, plus 3.
Oh, remember you guys have you don't have to use it, +5 to Free if you want it. You don't have to
16.
use it.
Sorry, I forgot about plus 3.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
go ahead and pop it. Let's do it 15 too. Yeah.
15? Okay. All right. You guys both notice that as you pass these arrows across, the bow itself is kind of a normal bow, but as you touch the arrows, 2 feel cold and 1 feels hot.
Magic arrows.
I'm not even going to say sense any magic from them because they're cold and hot. I can make that assumption that they're magic.
Also, if you look closer, you only rolled a 15, but there are some markings on it,
On the arrow or the bow?
on the arrows.
On the arrows.
Mm-hmm.
inspect those a little more heavily.
Yeah, because they're in a language you can't. Maybe it's not a language you can't read, but it's definitely in a scribbly, scratchy writing that you can't quite make out.
Can
Where's
I-
Hardbacks when you need him?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
He can read everything.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I have something for that. I don't think I have the level yet.
And he could have taken care of all those crawfish in the single dice roll.
Well, he's not here. No, I don't have anything that'll help. Unless you want me to just assist and give you advantage or something.
No, I don't really do much with languages.
Okay.
I do have an eye for detail. I keep forgetting to use that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if I make a intelligence or investigation check to uncover or decipher clues, I can't roll below an 8.
Okay, that would work. Let's do it.
No, I don't have anything that'll help with that. Not at least today. Yeah, I just got combat and healing spells going on.
Yep. So I rolled an 8, which would be a 9.
You notice that the cold. I apologize. There's 2 hot ones and 1 cold one. I think I said that backwards. The cold arrow and the hot arrows do have very different markings on them. The hot arrows share a marking, and the cold arrow is different.
So 1 cold, 2 hot arrows.
Yes, I apologize. I think I said that backwards. Yes.
That's okay. I can scratch it out. It's just the preliminary notes.
All right.
Anything else? Or just the bow?
Just the bow, and I mean, there's that door at the far end.
Yeah, we want to go check that out and look outside. Maybe we've got a better view of these bobbing things from here.
All right. Nardo, are you inspecting anything, checking anything out, bravely forging ahead?
You just look around, see anything that catches my eye that needs to be checked out.
Okay. Yeah, again, you don't see anything in particular. You are noticing, however, that, and you don't really need to roll for any of this, the closer you look at the things that are old or broken, you sort of see that, like, at first things looked abandoned, as if people just sort of left, but now it sort of looks like however many 100, if not 1,000 years ago, it looks almost like it was abandoned hastily.
Like they had to leave in a hurry?
Yeah. Sort of the positioning of things.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't think anyone's coming back.
Yeah. Who is looking out the back windows? All right. Bree, as you step through the threshold and peer down into the water below, you are now close enough because these are long houses. On the far end, you peek down into the water, and it takes a second to recognize exactly what it is that's in the water. But you come to the realization that they are extremely, very bloated corpses staring upwards. Bloated to the point where you would think that they would have decayed by now, but no, they're just staring upward. Roll another perception for me, please. That's what you can see right now. Like I said, folks, there's some things in this episode that are not for all audience.
10.
Hurricane Katrina flashbacks.
Hey, Bree. You deal with religion and death and things.
What?
What do you make of the bobbing corpses?
Could I roll a history or
Sure.
religion?
Either one of those may help.
Oh, shoot. It went off the table. I got dirty 20 because I rolled a 19.
Okay. All right. So the corpses themselves are wearing very rudimentary old armor, and you can see a sigil on the breastplate of one of them that has not been worn away by time just yet. It does remind you of a conversation you had with Calandra while you were walking. She was talking about the Great War about 300 years ago. Telling you sort of a brief history of Mirai, since I'm just going to assume you asked.
We talked about all kind of stuff. Yeah, sure.
About 300 years ago, and there was a sigil that they all had sort of on their breastplates representing one side, and you recognize that sigil on that very, very dilapidated breastplate on that very, very upsetting looking corpse floating in the water, looking straight up into the sky.
I think I remember Calandra mentioning this, that those are old. This is like 300, 200 years ago. This is old. These have been here a while. Why have they not been skeletons? They're still fresh.
That's why I brought you over here. I know you you divine folks usually have some intuition about these undead things.
Yes, I do. Let me see what spell, and I'd put that on just for this. Where is it? I'm going to take some bones, and I'm going to sit cross-legged, some bones, some feathers, and I'm going to cast, and I'm going to butcher this name. It's Augury. By casting gem inlaid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity and the results of specific course of actions that you can take within the next 30 minutes. The DM can choose from the following possible omens: wheel for good results, woe for bad results, wheel and woe for good and bad results. Nothing, the results aren't specifically good or bad. So I'm going to ask if these corpses mean something. If we go investigate them, will we be find something good, find something bad, get eaten by a kraken?
You said wheel was good. What was bad?
Wheel was a good, woe is bad. Wheel and woe is both good and bad. And nothing means nothing's particularly good or bad. And let me go make sure I put this spell slot.
You are definitely, because I'm telling you that, right? It's definitely whoa. It's not anything good. They're not going to give you any good information down there. Other than
that's. I think we should avoid them if all possible. I get bad juju from them. Or whatever, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw some salt in their direction and just try to get the bad juju out.
Okay. Are you gonna brine them?
It's called a marinade.
Are we all just very hungry? Like, I think we're talking about pizza and a crawfish boil.
Well, I guess if they get too close, you can chase them off.
All right, yes, I still have that.
Assuming they are of some animated form.
All right,
Talia, we need to go to the middle.
Oh yeah. Did you see those corpses down there? Those are horrible. I am not enjoying wherever we are right now. I hope we get out of here soon.
Yeah, Talia, I think we're gonna keep away from those. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is good.
If they drift for you, neigh reel out or something for us.
Just let us know.
Will do. Absolutely will do. They're horrifying to look at. You guys climbing on?
Yep.
Yeah, all right. So she's going to fly you across. I will let you know nothing really happens as you fly across. You're going to get dropped off at that other hut. Now, this hut has a door on it that does close. sort of off its hinges, but it is closed. A little different than the others, so you kind of have to step off onto like a little ledge and then open the door to go in.
Kick it
I'll
open.
No,
ahead,
no,
Nardo.
go ahead.
Kick it open.
You're gonna kick it open?
I mean,
Okay.
it's kind of rocking on its hinge. I'm just going to take it off the rest of the way.
Yeah, it'll come right off. Oh yeah. All right. As you burst the door open, the door not only comes off its hinge, it sort of almost like disintegrates and crumples to the floor. And it is an empty room save for one very small, very sad little boy. And what we didn't do before, because we didn't have everybody together, so I couldn't have done it earlier, I think now is an excellent time for some confessions. Yeah, because that's where we're ending it, folks. Hang on 1 second. I clicked the wrong thing. And it won't let me undo it. There we go.
Money, 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 money. That's all that's going through my head right now.
Oh boy, it's like, it feels like we've been here for months and months and months, but we've only been doing this for like a day, if that. But hey, at least I'm not hungry anymore. So that's good. So yeah, pizza. Yeah, I definitely got that saved for later. And who the heck is this kid?
Oh, sorry.
Get him off.
Who the heck is this kid? I'm sorry.
Oh, we're going to have a missive etouffee. Oh, they just don't know. Mwah. This is good. Yes. Who is this? Why is he here? Is this the Baron? Is this the Baba Yaga? I'm cautious. Let's go see.
Oh, it's the Baby Yaga.
It's the Baby Yaga. Baby Yaga.
I'm a Pegasus. I'm a Pegasus, and I'm flying around, and I'm doing great. I'm having a great time. I have new friends. I just hope I get back in time, because the one thing I don't want to do is upset the person who kind of rescued me and said, "Don't leave here. You don't want Alphine to find you. That's the whole reason I brought you down here in the first place." And he's so cute. I don't want to make him mad at me. But no, I like my friends. This is gonna be fine. I don't like those corpses. Who's that? That was my Talia confession. All right. Not to cut you off a little short there, but I figured that was a good place to end it. I appreciate every single one of you for joining me this evening for another installment of the Underworld. Now, like I had said before, friends, we are doing shows Monday through Thursday at the moment, unless you are a part of our Patreon saints or just joined us over on Patreon. Or once a month, we do have an AMA that happens on a Friday, where we talk to one of our lovely players and cast members and do all kinds of wacky things. Like last month, or I guess this month, we made monsters.
That was fun.
That was ridiculous. I loved it. But yeah, I appreciate every single one of you for being here. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Until next time, friends. I have been your dungeon mistress with the mostest, and apparently I am drunk with power as an omnipotent god king in the background. And also I'm a Pegasus. And
mini hats.
And remember, when regular 20 just won't do, you need a nat 21. Thank you all so much. We will see you back here for the third week of July. Have a great evening, guys. Have a good weekend. Bye!